Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, traders. Today is gonna be hot because I'm gonna be showing you how I read my charts when I'm trading, right? If you want to trade, you need to be looking at those indicators. Without looking at those indicators, you're gonna be just trading blindly. All right. So yes, I'm gonna show you. You just have to stay tuned. Just wait to the end of the video and see the way I do my thing. Peace out. So this is the Solana USDT chart. As you can see it here, Solana USDT. And yeah, Solana has had a strong run recently, but the indicators I was checking has been showing some signs of cooling down. So, and this is what I'm going to show you now. So I'm just going to expand this one. And to just mind you, this is a Bybit exchange, which I'm using to show this chart. But it's basically the same in other exchanges that you know, KuCoin, Binance, right? Yes. So you can see now this is the current price of Solana. This is $253.86 right now, right? So I basically use three indicators to help me make my decisions. I mean, there are more indicators out there, but these three just gives me some good feeling of how to go forward. You know how to what to do, right? So the first indicator I'm going to talk about is the Bollinger Bands. And if you look at one of my previous videos, I spoke about the Bollinger Bands, right? Uh, it's already here, but normally if you want to find it, you can just click on this one. If you are using Bybit, of course, Bybit Exchange, you can just type Bollinger Bands like this, right? So I'm just going to cancel the one I have. So this is the Bollinger Bands, as they call it. And this is one of the indicators that helps to inform your trading decisions, right? So and if you watch my previous video when I spoke about Bollinger Bands, I talked about having three main layers. We have the upper limit layer, the middle, which is the neutral zone, and the lower limit. And if you remember, I talked about that once the price is on the upper limit area means yeah is being overbought, something like this, right? Just to go back a little bit, this is the daily time frame we are dealing with. This is 1 day, which is the daily time frame. So it means each of those bars represents 1 day. If you look at this bar, this is 23 January, which is today, right now. The day is not yet finished, right? And the previous bar is 22 January, 21 January. So because I'm using the 1 day time frame, each bar represents 1 day. So what's happening on the Bollinger Bands? If you look at the candlesticks, it's recently just pushed above, right, to the upper Bollinger Band, which is, and this is just a sign that Solana has been overbought, right? So and because it has been overbought, if you look at this specific point I'm pointing out, it's already above the line, the upper limit. That was yesterday. So as at yesterday, it has been overbought. And when something is being overbought, the next thing is people start to sell, right? So yes, so the price has dropped back inside the band and is hovering closer to the middle band range. So it's getting closer to the middle band range. So this could indicate that the bullish momentum is slowing down. If you notice, if you realize in the last few days, Solana got to its all-time high price, right? So now it's coming down a little bit. So yes, so for me, if I want to trade in Solana and the way I'm looking at this, I wouldn't rush to buy Solana now because I feel like the price is going to come down a little bit. Come down. So I'm going to wait to see how it goes. So of course, this is not the only indicator to confirm my decision, but this is one of it. So so yeah, that's it for the Bollinger Band. Next, I'm just gonna cancel this one. The next indicator I use is the RSI, right? So we have relative strength index. So yes, so the relative strength index is like the way I look at it. This is the upper line, the upper limit, and this is the lower limit. So once the prices are around the upper limit, which it is right now. This is the current price now. This is where it is right now. It also means overbought levels, you know. So right now it's currently around this is 66, so which is slightly neutral to slightly overbought range, you know. If it was in 70, 70 is the danger zone. So right, so when it is in 70, when it touches 70, which it has done, if you notice at this point, at this moment, which it crossed 70, this was 18 January 2025. Immediately past 70, it dropped. If you look up in the candlestick, this is it. If you notice, there was a lot of buy and it dropped. So it's the same thing we look at in the chart. Once it just crossed 70, it's very dangerous to buy at that moment because it's going to fall immediately, right? So you can see it fell down here, right? So it begins to climb up. So this is where it is right now. So right now there's no much space for it to go up. So even if you buy now, we are not sure if it's going to go up. So it's still not a good point to enter, you know. Of course, there's still room for it to go up or go down, depending on how the market is. But for me, right now, this is close to the overbought region, which is close to the 70. If it was closer to the middle or lower, like in all these places, oh, I'll be very happy to buy, you know, because I know it's going to sell immediately. So yes, so this is the second indicator called the RSI, relative strength index, which I use in deciding what I'm going to do with my trades. Yes, so the third indicator I'm going to talk about is I'm just going to cancel this one. It's called the Stochastic RSI. Yes. So yes, this is another kind of RSI. So yeah, what's happening here? Yeah, the stochastic RSI is showing a downward cross. So when the blue line crosses under the orange from the overbought zone, so look at it. This is 80 is the overbought zone. So once the blue line crosses the orange line, which is going just here around the overbought zone, this suggests that the momentum is shifting downwards, right? And we might say short-term price correction. So this is just how stochastic works. Once the blue line crosses, if you notice here, I'm going to give you an example. Look at this point. You can see the blue line crosses the orange under, just here. Anytime the blue crosses the orange under, just know the price is going up. It's time to buy, right? But once it crosses, when it is up here, like in this, like here, look at this place, the blue line crosses the orange, then it's going down, right? At this moment, it has crossed the orange close to this high point. So my first impression is this price is going down, right? So it's not advisable to buy. So for now, I would say yeah, I would say yes. Going to a trade now, going to buy. If you have USDT and you are planning to buy Solana to trade at this moment, today is 23rd of January 2025. Is around 9:30 p.m. local time here, or 8:30 p.m. UTC time. This is not the right moment to buy Solana. But if you have Solana right now, I think this is the moment to sell and wait for the price to retrace, then you can buy next time, right? So yes, this is the 3 indicators I wanted to talk about that informs me on what to do with my trades. There are still more indicators out there which I'm also going to speak about, but these 3 are the, like I said, the basic or the easy ones to help you get started with reading indicators to help your trading. So that's it for now. Thank you for staying to the end of this video and have a nice one.